our brethren did, our assistant did comment say, and not hear me clearly. So I don't know if I have to go talk up because I on a microphone and them type of things still. But tonight I want to talk about my big ego with me have, you know what I mean? Yeah. Breath of fire. Activate the brain, you know? And kind of see me have the item attention still, you know, but and my sister the item I want me do no foolishness either. Because the item not tolerate no foolishness per se. The item we looking for what me I do still, but based upon the analytics and thing, I can see what the item like from what the item I like or say, you know what I mean? But at the ego at play still, you know. And then the topic would have been bravery and how it can lead to carelessness too, you know. I not lie. Bravery can lead to carelessness, you know. Yeah. And bravery can lead to carelessness in enough cases. But the whole point is, you know, if you starting, and I can't talk to myself either. So on the replay or whenever, or just wait until somebody come on, we can at least interact with one somebody. But bravery, yeah, me kind of brave in a sense. I'm still coward too, you know. All the coward would have come in now. Coward would have be like, um, coward would have be like, you can't really feel fear. Yeah, everybody can feel fear as well as you can brave too. So you can feel fear and you can still be brave. And you know what I mean? Yeah, vice versa still. But um, yeah, bravery can lead to carelessness. And in a one case, for example, and it's an important case to, you know, someone Reggie, I do this thing if you know likes or rare this or that, you know, because you see 41 bossed and you see all of them Naya there and all of them man they brethren. You know say me brave, you know, because the things that me a tackle and this and that and rare. It's like yeah, them have to overstand say me really I do it for something for really bring across a message for sure. Say alright then hope there or faith or you know what I mean, whatever you believe in you can if anything you put your mind to one thing you can actually achieve it then. For example, like in a anything you do for example, but may I say well yeah bravery now. So through me brave now I me I try accent my brave or through the ego. I tell myself to do this or do that. Then now me we take on certain things or so and so and this and that. And then it lead to you can put yourself in a trouble just by minding people business. A trouble you put yourself in. But me as a man say, alright then the philosophy they say if you mind your own business, it for mind your own business, you know. But in a certain case, for example, in you hear a 15-year-old girl a cry, rape or something like that and thing. And they them say if you do play a deaf ears then, alright then. So if you hear that and in a situation like that, how you go react then? Me I say no, if you see I'm blind or if you hear and deaf or if you what you do mind your own business in other case there, what you go do? Alright. You're afraid of the individual will commit the act. You are gonna just make fear take you over and you know react and do nothing. You're not gonna call two more person and say Ray or Tay or you're gonna try to use your brain and come up with something. Because remember say a psychology at play, you know, everybody I use them brain but it's like we are use we brain against one another. Because we smart, you know. Everybody smart. All the man who can read or write, him smart. Him can use psychology and get to him want or do him want to do or manipulate. But the thing is, you know, if you use a psychology to manipulate, but stick to the topic of bravery and carelessness and this and that. It's like me brave enough to take my father car all the while from me a little beanie youth, and me drive the river, I'm bridging them or so I make moves. But me just I say still, yeah, a long time me I drive and me take my father car and thing and Ghana Cane River, blah blah blah, this, that. But growing old and thing, you know what I mean, him still not really want nobody drive him car or this or that. Me no know. You know what I mean? Just have a little principle about him still, but him have a sleeping pattern. You know what I mean? So me study the sleeping pattern and then me manipulate, as I may I say, a manipulation. So you can use your brain and you can use your brain for do things, you can think for do this or that or that. So me think say alright then, since him have to work from 3 to 11 and him work right through the night till till wee hours in the morning, then him have to go sleep from a specific time to 2 o'clock for wake up again for do that back all over again. But on Saturday him no work. So Saturday now is like a rest day for him or Sabbath. I don't know because I'm a Rasta still, but I don't know still, but it's a Saturday is a rest day. So and Saturday is a day from school too. So you don't know that work intertwine where you can, have access to the vehicles then for the river move or so. So that will come in a place still, like the river move, because you can't make a long move for a certain time if you got thief out the key just to make a little flash go up the road. So you know what I mean? But on a Saturday now you can make a longer run because say I'm go sleep for a longer time. So anyway, still, the bravery part now is that me grow older now and decide say alright then me I work at Ambassador Theatre and we I make so a little money through the church. Cause through the church say them want to refurbish Ambassador Theatre and a brethren named Gregory is a welder and me a welder too and we take on the work and it's a thing too. A good thing we have the Marcus Garvey book because when we touch down at that the place they say we are take on the work there in a one specific timing to it's like everybody I look for see some big contractor, but when them look and see say boy I just me and us and another little bridge in there, I do the work, them I wonder now oh fi extort them people yeah. But me's a man now, me can't use my head, I mean, for go around enough things. So me start to go around that by teaching them about Marcus Garvey philosophy and this and that and enough of the youth them will come round and them little things is like, I mean, it's a school or a university them forward and this and that. So the vibes kinda gel. You know what I mean? And then we get bridging from over Mexico for what I mean? We can do welding too and bring them in the play and in the mix because we end up to do welding. So we end up and put on a roof and I make computer room and this and that and blah 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 and ray. But it's like my dad is still and all of that are going and church start keep a morning and church a keep a evening. Pan the location where we reason with the bridging, Mr. Henry, Pastor Henry, and he must say, well, it's a space where can trade work can go on, you know what I mean, and the culture can expose. But then when we start to see, say, like, it's a church, it a turn, literally, the little money we may make me a bill of items through shop same time, You know what I mean? And we are build it up and night time we are work on it and this and that and you know what I mean we are work down this and we are work up this so and a bridging you know what I mean and a bridging and thing the you know what I mean and we are work and we are work but we are build the shop me decide say you want know me I leave this thing don't a boss me leave the work me leave the work completely me leave bridging and me bring pan the work to and this and that and leave it and say yo me nah, this celebration. It's like a church me a build, But it's that me a saying in my mind, But it's not like say me a fight against no church or nothing. But we have enough church per square mile. Wrong arm right. We have a lot of church per square mile already. We have Jai Town down there so. And you know what I mean, this and that round there so. And me not going at the infighting neither, you know, where them a fight for the building neither, you know, but me not going at that part, but me just a say, me go deal with my business. You know what I mean? Items true me and deal with because you have Kentucky, Burger King, this, that, and as a Rastafari, and you want to have your type of food, it hard to find. So we are saying self-reliance, you know what I mean? Because you are reading a man, Marcus Garvey and thing, and he might show you the way and thing. So we are read and so forth and thing, and I, and you know what I mean? But I and share and so forth, and yeah, so a self-reliance and thing, and you know what I mean? So we say, alright, then we're going to do this thing, start off with a virgin, and you know what I mean? Youth in a belly and this and that, and the energy up and things. So we say, yeah, we're going to do this thing, and start to do this thing, and yeah, and push, do it, and you know what I mean? We are do it and thing, and we have it in the scheme, you know what I mean? We have it in the scheme, and we are do it. But we take it out to the road because what? We got Dr. Glass for a longer time before that, and get a whole heap of pallet. I tell you some nice pallet. Them pallet they don't have 3 mile where we go, man, and bridging them. I tell you, our bridging they have the truck and thing, and we get a big truck load of board. I tell you, them nice pallet there, some crate, where windscreen coming or what have you want me, I tell you, so the man them say, clear out the warehouse, and we clear it out. So we have enough board where we can build on the structure where we build, because I you name countryman. A man come from country and they are town countryman. So I in my build the foundation because him is a man nice. It's a bridging where I do him little mason work, him skill. So I him do the foundation and thing, and we say, alright, we're going to build upon that. But when we go so big, I say, alright, then we go up on the front, turn our balls, you know what I mean, corner and thing, nice on the front and thing, and one dance keep, and we set up a thing, and what have you want, set up a little structure for the dance, or what have you want thing, and say, alright, then we're going to see how this work out. And we realize we're up on the front line, backside, we can't go back around this, so in a scheme still and this and that we did done select already. So we say right up on the front, Virgin, we're gonna start to do this thing. You be it. So start to do this thing on the front, no one thing. We're there on the front and things jiggy and things are going good and you know what I mean? We are employ ones, Phillips and Aisha and other ones can come in the program and yeah, and things are going and things are cut up and you know what I mean, that and enough other ones and ones around and Rastafari togetherness. I tell you, Virgin, take the car again, me I tell you, Star, and say me I go down at Coronation Market. Star. Go down at Coronation Market. So what I normally do now, I just wrap up the flag them, because I'm father, comrade or this or that, but it's Haile Selassie, Rastafari, front line. And then, I mean, round at the back, you might have like a Hornet Garden, because I love Hornet Garden, is a man who climb up on all of them 4 posts where you see around the light them, and put flag on top of them, No joke, no, that. But you're bravery too. But anyway, still, um, yeah, me take the car. And I say, alright, then do what I normally do, just hide the flag them underneath the Rastafari flag, you know what I mean? Cover them up nice and thing, because a Rasta a Rasta it a portray. So that are the least, because me must say no politics war now go on or so still. So if me do that and thing and show the respect, me can just go through and do my thing like I'm normally do still and pay the bridging and gone but my ways or pay the cartman and thing. So that day there's a different day still, but I tell you how bravery can lead to carelessness. So anyway, now, me's a storyteller though. And I can comment and say it, a true. But anyway, me never know still, but me kind of realize it still. But here what one now. But are the truth. And me kind of remember everything, but me black out negativity, so me still enough. Me can remember one and two little things still were negative still. But it's like me kind of like program my mind for see positive in other negative they then, so me still see it, you know what I mean? So I saw me stay. But anyway, um, yeah, Walker come out now with the goods them bridging and the cat man and thing and a Rasta man. Him probably not fiery like me, or him have a humble demeanor, cause a seven brother, seven different mind, all I and I different still, you know. So the humble Rasta man I walk now and thing, and me I go that way the two was Tivoli facing so, and him I go towards so, you know what I mean, whether to them Beaston Street or whatever, to Pink Lane side, and you know, or whatever. And so me I go so. The car park in front of, you know what I mean, Tivoli there's a car park and thing. So me I go so. So the brethren said to me, Ras, humbly, you know, are you drive that car there? I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, I'm even unconcerned where am I worry about or anything because in my mind, I born politics, you know. When you think a joke, I born politics in a real life. It's like me have that conviction there, you know what I mean? Say, yo, this thing, you understand, rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. So it's like, it's a mindset. So me I say now what them could I really worry about. Let them see flag in there. What am I think? Anyway, I'm gonna see what them I say then. Alright, so alright. Try to show the bridging in a just a brave way, so everything alright then and him gone for me and me gone my way. Alright, good. Gone me I tried. He's a patriot still, you know, you see the flag. He's a patriot in a real life, you know. So I don't know what patriotism is. I mean, I like easy man schism, you see it hard to say. But anyway, watch this now. Me walk, I come out now, and then turn on the sidewalk. And when me look so, I see the four flag them in the bumper. Cause my father put four flag in the bumper, you know. And then they tie it to the grill, you know, the shorter flag them, cause the taller one them have to go in at the door them for four, you know, four door, yeah, up, tall one them, back, tall, and then the four smaller one them on the front, you know what I mean, like Shelly and Fraser, you know what I mean, and then you have like Usain Bolt, you know what I mean, you have Marcus Garvey and like Haile Selassie, so you know, say alright them we treasure them and thing, and you know flag is a thing enough to touch ground. So me look, me see the flag them on the ground, and then they have to really pop out and wrap out and drag out, you know, man, to reach this, you know. So anyway, you know, me unconcerned about the politics thing and this and that, I'm more focused on the patriotism now, chipping in me. And it's like, I go so back now, I say, yo, oh, the man them to make the flag touch the true word. Before me could have said ground, three man stand up there, you know. And one of the man them rise up one button bridge, and when the man swing it. Remember say me a ball, man. You know when you a ball and you lose here still, you know what I mean? Because my father have that trait there, probably in your family. But them time like stick, and you know what I mean? Like I probably you know thicker. But man swing the button, you know man, I tell you, you know. It's like me start to see blinky. And remember that Anya spraying. I'm not ashamed for talk still, but after the aftermath, my pants wet up, probably piss up myself, but me I tell you, you know, say with the conviction in me, say my born politics, yes so happen. It's like me I say blinky then and me drop on me hand, you know. And before you could have come to three, me up in the bridging face like this, I say, yo, you know what I mean? Days out of the blinkiness and everything. I say, yo, I'm a born politics. You know what I mean? Because I have a high chakra vibe. I have a chakra, you know, you know what I mean? Like, my chakra when come on the vice chakra and the normal, you know. So when they say, yo, with that conviction there, you know, it's like the virgin just have to coil up one way and it's like him can't really, you know, yeah, him can't react again. And him, you know, but him vice, him can still talk, you know. So him say, yo, leave the place. So I go so and look so. And I see two market ladies stand up at the gate. I say, you know what I mean? They want to look, you know what I mean? And I look one way. And poor son or something them are saying in their mind. And then I look and see the cat man stand up seeing me right there, so with the food them right there, so and blood a trickle down, you know what I mean? And I look down the road now, down this, you know, cause Tivoli they behind me. I get lit now, you know. So I stay and get lit, probably turn so and then drop so and then up back so. So that means say Coronation Market there right there, so you know, up so and down the road down there so now Tivoli play a field and thing. And look and I see a police jeep right in front, you know, the country bus them come on it. And them I'm concerned about everything still, but you know say me not see back them 3 man there again in my collective. It's like me never look back on them again. But remember me take off all of the things them off of the cat and put them in a the, you know what I mean, vehicle and thing and me not pay the money, you know. When me normally would have to pay, you know, cause he mean the clique, you know what I mean? And me just pay the wait name man still. Pay the cat man. Go in the vehicle. I mean, just drive out and thing. And I don't want to continue, but long before COVID, me go in isolation, you know. Yeah, me know what is isolation because when me start to think about man them lit me for politics and blah blah blah, me I think about this and me I think about that and me just forward and sit down in the shop so. And you know what I mean? And tears are running down my face. Cause I'm emotional still, you know. And and blah 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 and this and that and every man I ask what happened? What happened, Nilius? What happened? Just stay so and thing and then you know what I mean? Just take my time and just make a decision and say, yo, mankind are really nice and this and that, you know, and you care you try to be nice to them and what. And you feel hurt, you know, when you feel hurt, it's like, yeah, you feel hurt and this and that then and blah blah blah. So you withdraw. But me forgive him. 3 days before the incursion, he thinks I don't know if tell a story. Ask Jelani this up at the university. 3 days before the incursion. Come out of isolation and come out of a whole heap of different depression and all sort of thing. Whatever you want to call it. Because me have all them story there too. But 3 days before the incursion, I go chant Nyabingi down a Rasta city. Because the ones them call Nyabingi, because you don't know we have bridges and things and Rastafari will in the space and thing from Denham Town, you know, come right round. So we say, alright then, we have to go give the ones them a strength because we have to go wake them up or wake up the town for you know say, oh, this war thing. You know, say Rastafari love war in a bridging. So if that we have to go do, then we are going to link up the bridge them from the Orthodox Church. And if Fika they have a vehicle, you know what I mean, in can, you know, because that's how we do it, you know, within the Rastafari unit, you know, with us, you know what I mean. And if we have to go from the farm, the Rasta farm, or anything where we have to do, Jupiter, you know, the ones them, we always find a way to make it work. You know what I mean? Enough ones will come forward together. So we say, alright, then I bridge in the car and link up, you know what I mean, and say, yo, Ray, that a go on, you know. When me I tell the bridging them say, yo, that a go on, you know, cause through me a PRO, you know what I mean, personal relations officer, Ray, where, you know what I mean, really, and this and that, so me I really, it's like the ones that will laugh off of me and say, oh, yeah, do I less, but through them know how me stay and this and that, and I say, I laugh, I say, yo, you can't go and do it, I do one thing, man. So we drive, and Virgin pick me up, and we drive, go down Carrie Smith Drive, and we drive past Denhampton Police Station, and we start to see road black. We pass industrial terrace and we start to see road block and man pull road block and let we through and this and that and you see all sort of things. But we say alright then the mission we are go on the mission and you know I have been beat and you know I have been get beat and a normal thing in the night here there, you know. I that beat and that go on and 3 o'clock we are go on and once them I get sleepy and thing, you know what I mean, and like, you know what I mean, like, alright then, probably have to go done, but now these are things that can go on till the morning still, but you know, runs them kind of probably, you know what I mean, not say rare or anything, you know, but it's like the ones them are probably a different thing, but we just have to say, alright then, the energy did the kind of by 3 o'clock, you know what I mean, and things, so we say, alright then, movements then, and then we say, alright then, out again, pull things, and once pull things, cut through one, you know what I mean? And say, alright, then you see, by the time we reach up more, the roadblock, the closer to industrial terrace, and you can see Denham police station right there. So I know, say, I'm brave for that again because Rastafari have to go through, you know, and we have to go past Denham station, same way, even though we did tongue there, I have been guilty and knock, you know, and we have to pass, go through still, you know, and then goodness, because Rastafari good, you know. And then we just make it go through and then set up no chop food around there, so, and you know what I mean? I say, yo, shoot up them boy and put something on them or nothing. No, not like that, not going out. You know what I mean? We got through still. And you know what I mean? Everything is safe. But we just say, forgiveness, brethren, uno fi forgive. Uno fi forgive. Uno love forgive. And at least a thing happen, uno quick fit. And blah, blah, blah. Ray, and this and that. Look how much things me got you and me forgive. Who that cooking up? Peas. And it's a soft peas. A Rassandra teach me about that peas there, you know. When I'm a Rasta bridge, you know, live down the Marcus Garvey Industrial, you have the you know what I mean? You have the mattress place, and then you have the bus park where no bus now go in and it just come like a, you know what I mean? Where them build it for me, I don't know, but it did it so, and the brethren live, and you know what I mean? And have a brethren that will link up, you know what I mean? So Rastafari youth were firm in the thing because the creed, let the hungry be fed, the sick be nourished, the age protected, the infant cared for, make it, you know what I mean? And we depend on the mission there, you know what I mean? From downtown, all about, and we get the elder them together and back, do what we have to do, house of dreads, and you know what I mean? So we're active. So we have to do the right thing. Can't deal with the greedy thing, we have to deal with the creed. And we have to have knowledge and learn and share knowledge, each one teach one and them things. We want a better Jamaica. Oh, ego we talk about, we start about ego, you know. When I tell you about my ego now, is a good one or a bad one. If you want something good with your ego, you're going to use your ego to do something good. To tell Trump, say, yo, I want. You know, say, me did rate you still because me did think, say, and you are the man who going to come bring peace and stability in the world. And me a cheer for you and this and that. And I tell the people, them say, Ray, even though them are worried about immigration and this and me, I say, immigration you are worried about. Me are worried about nuclear. These things me worry about because me care about people, you know. And if me know say me have family, Canada, England, America, Ethiopia, you know what I mean? Me have family everywhere. And if something for story up, a trouble. So me think and say, right then, when me can do as an individual, right, just so in a little small Jamaican think, and we Talawa and Ray, and we creative and blah, 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 and me have this YouTube thing, and we have put on how long, and how me can really use it then for, and blah, 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 me try this, and me try that, and, you know what I mean, study the game, then, and if, with them like, okay, take that, and, you know what I mean, meet them in the middle of your song. You know what I mean? But you have a message where you try to send. Warm to the speech I'm make up at Trelawney. Wait there. Uno bench it. And then the little small little clip when me have them at the end. And share it for you see when me I say when you can live together. Uno no want it. It no pass no views yet, you know. It no get 200 views nor nothing, you know. But when you mix up the controversy and with the truth and this and that, and you know what I mean, you accept it and this and that, or you know what I mean, you use a little clickbait, come burn politics. You understand? Yeah, but 119, yeah, bring him in a picture then. You know what I mean? And come this Michael Malin in the process, and him say, I'm the best prime minister without a doubt, without an apology. I never mean say so. I him say so. But me did want to get to that part there when this Michael Manley too. And we still not accept that. When you just run with best Prime Minister. Yes, him tear up the country. Him tear it up. You can't use the tear in a two different way. Him tear it and him tear it. Because the poor people them still hungry. Them you know what I mean? We touch that part there too. Say the food prices them high. You know what I mean? Me as a ring. But anyway, the whole point is if we come together, things will better. You know what I mean? Bill Panwell was there before. Because everybody have them choice, you know. So if you lose now, and then another man get a chance to win, don't bad mind the man we are win. Yeah, cause your time I go come back again, you know what I mean? I saw it going on earth. You know what I mean? A mango up on the tree and you pass and you get it. And your time for the mango. So I just I say build pan where they did it before. And start broke down and this and start over again and blah blah blah. And, you know what I mean? Build pan where they did it. If Michael Manley do something, if Siago do something, build pan it. If I something good, build pan it. Just simple. And you know what I mean? I'm not doing a politics thing, you know, but I'm just telling you something, you know. Just telling you something. I don't know why I'm in a politics. But Rasta should have in a politics, but I don't know. You have enough man with long hair politics. But I'm just say, you know what I mean? You need people with conscious thing for you to do the thing. When I just deal with greedy thing. You think about the creed like when I say, you think about Reggie, me not throw no stone over no way in a Reggie, but enough things want to fix up, you know. You think say me not turn a Baba Shanti, nor none of this or that, or none of artist, nor nothing neither. Not too, you understand? Yeah, but all of them things are important too. You know what I mean? The Muta Baruka, everything important. But just I say the mix of the thing. But me not to be that or that or that where you want me to be. Me want to be myself. And you be yourself. You know what I mean? And accept another man if I'm a Muslim or if I'm a Christian or whatever I'm say. You know what I mean? Unity and diversity. We not read between the line of the things that I try to share. Our black people, no stigmatize. We not like read. Me, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, because I know the algorithm work, so I try to write something. You know, it's, you know, even description. And me, I wonder if you not read no description, because you not comment nothing, or me kind of get a feed forward then. So me stop write this, you know what I mean? Me have book where me can copy, because life about copying too, you know. You can copy with somebody or do something good and emulate it and do it. And if them say, I leave a life in a book, you put leave a life in a book and you write what you want to write on it and good thing. You know what I mean? And make it manifest. And you know, I'm telling them. But, alright, peace, I don't want it burn up, you know, so we talk about this and that and that and that and that. And wanna share the things and break. Attention span short. So wanna just stay so scroll. We not take no time. So I'm not gonna make this too long then. But you know what I mean? More strength, you see? Heretical. Rastafari. Empress Many. Balance, you know what I mean? Every mama, every papa, every child, you know what I mean? Grandma and everyone is in. Heretical. Upful man. And this is right. You see, me don't know, my eye not good enough, so I can't really read enough of the things them still, but you read them, I'm not going to get to see them again, because probably after the live and it process and this and it take long for process too. So, I don't know still, I give thanks for whatever they say and this and that and so. You know what I mean? Then can probably after the replay or this or that can still comment something or so. You know what I mean? Then that's still good. But Yeah, them not so good, yeah, man. Me not lie to the eye, them, man. Me not no glasses or nothing for see or for read. I mean, I know if it's loud enough, but I saw it go still. You know what I mean? I improve. You know what I mean? So respect.